Good lunchtime. Hello and welcome. As you can hear from my tonality, I'm not a proper English speaker. I'm also like Marcel from Switzerland. So I say in Swiss, hello and grüezi to you. Welcome. Marcus, very congratulations. This is exactly the right stuff we have to do. We have to share, and the Lord and the professor said it also, we have to meet. We have to talk about sustainability. We have to talk about water saving, energy saving, because it's not the one world of the industry who wants to sell sustainable products, and it's not the other part of the world of specifiers, architects, customers who should specify. No, it's a one world, and this world has limited resources, and it's our world, and we are responsible for the daily business we are doing, for the daily decisions we are doing, and for this world to give it over to the next generation and to keep it healthy, safe, sustainable. Good. Conti, some small slides. We are a company since 45 years based in Switzerland and in Germany. The head mother is based in Switzerland, where we are about 450 employees. We are doing about 125 million revenue a year. We have two legs. One leg is water filtration. I'm not talking today about water filtration. Just two sentences. If you drink coffee or tea from Nespresso, Krups, Tefal, all these big brands, then our filters are inside. And we do not only have a stupid filter taking out hardness, harshness, limestone. No, we have also an RFID ring on top of the filter who communicates with the machine. Now I'm full, now you have to change me, and so on. So this is one half of the business model we are doing. The second half, what I'm talking about, is sanitary business. We are producing electronics, it's the brain, and we are producing the valve, which is the heart. And these are the two most important stuff in a human being, but these are also the two most important components in an electronic tap, in an electronic shower, in an electronic urinal. Our target group is clear. You are our target group, so welcome. Mostly public areas, soccer stadiums, airports, schools, ministries, but also semi-public areas like leisure clubs, fitness clubs, sports industry, and so on. Why? Because where a lot of people are, electronic taps, electronic showers, electronic urinals can help to save water, help to save energy, and help to be hygiene. Me personally, I'm traveling a lot in also Middle East, North Africa. There, the target group is wider. Even the private sector is now jumping over to electronic taps, electronic urinals, electronic showers. Why? Because in UAE, in Dubai, in Saudi, digging for water is more expensive than digging oil. Once again, digging water is more expensive than digging oil. Who thought about this 10 years ago? Good. Our brand values: sustainability, clear; hygiene, clear; safe, and smart. Let's jump into a little bit where we are worldwide. Like Marcel also, we are a family-owned company, but we are very proud. The last 40 years, we covered quite a big area of the world. We have about 40 customers all over the world. These are mostly importers who have stock, sales, after sales, because we don't want a project to be won and then that's it. No, we want to have a service, an after sales service, and a good team over there. That's the reason why Marcus from Ecoprod is here as our distributor, as our importer, with his team, sales-wise, but also after sales-wise. We have seen some very good images, slides from the Lord, but also a good video from the Lord and some good slides from the professor. This we spoke about, I will jump over once again. But what is crucial when I'm traveling in hotels, and everybody of you knows it, on each mirror is a sticker. Please help to save the world, right? Use your towel twice, right? And then you go to the tap, and what is there? It's a manual tap. You open, you clean your teeth, and water is running, right? So once again, it's not us industry selling products and you specifying products. It's our world to be responsible, because it's less than 1% of drinkable water available. And we flush the toilet with drinkable water. We go to the toilet, urinal, we flush with drinkable water, and we have the wash basin tap with drinkable water. How can we help? I said our brand value is sustainability. And it's not only water saving, it's also energy saving. Let's start with water saving a little bit. When you compare a cost of a single lever tap, which runs 7 liters per minute, and you change to an electronic tap, which is run by 3 liters per minute, or even 1.9 liters per minute, what we have, the savings is about 200 pounds per tap per year, by a usage of about 50 times a day, which is very less. Think about the projects you are specifying. Shopping malls, soccer stadiums, how many thousand taps are there? How many thousand urinals are there? And how many thousand showers are there? Yes, initially we have a little bit of a higher investment, but the long-term cost, the long-term savings is huge, And we only have 2% of water left for drinking water. If you want some references, in UK, we did some references with Chester Zoo and with Moto. Both, we did a testimonial. We installed the old taps. We measured the water flow. We installed our taps, Conti Plus taps and urinals. And their figures were 56% water saving and about 10 to 15% energy saving. We have spoken about green and leads. You can gain points by using electronic taps, by using electronic showers, by using electronic urinals. Our mission is always, we want to have maximum point to give you, to reach. It's always 5 out of 5 or 11 point out of 11. So by using our taps, we can help to achieve the maximum points you can achieve water product certificates related. It's all about water saving. This is the one leg. But by using Conti taps, showers, electronics, we can also help you to save energy. How does it come? By the way, we have taps and urinals with solar panels. Normally you think now the solar only works with sun, right? But when you go here to the toilet, it's not sun there. So it must also work with artificial light. We only need 5 lumen to run the solar panel, and the solar panel changes energy, sun energy into energy, and it is stored in the condensator. And then the lifetime of battery, depending on 50 times usages per day, 200 or 500, extends. So by using Conti Plus solar version, solar operated taps, urinals or showers, the battery lasts from 4 years to 6 years. It's an initial higher cost, yes, but if you run a project long term, if you have to look into the long-term budget, and I know that some of you are facility managers, we can also help to save energy. And then we in the Swiss, we are living in the Alps, right? And we are hiking up and we are going down, and we use the water coming down from the Alps to produce energy by using the turbines, right? And our engineers on a Monday came in and said to our owner, Andreas, we must put a turbine into a tap. He said, are you crazy? Turbine into a tap? How does it work? Yes, it works, ladies and gentlemen. We have put in a very small turbine into the ground. Whenever someone goes here, it activates the water flow, the water goes through, activates the turbine, like a perpetuum mobile. Then we can produce energy, and the energy is stored in the condensator. And the clever electronic management in the electronic says, first, you take the energy from the solar, secondly from the solar turbine, solar, and then from the battery. So we can help you to extend the battery, depending on the usages per day, up to 10 years. Means not only energy saving, means also maintenance costs reduction. Right? Let's talk about hygiene, because my topic was return on investments. Of course, water saving is a huge topic. Energy saving is a huge topic. Maintenance costs lowering is a huge topic. But ladies and gentlemen, it's also hygiene a huge topic. We all are aware of Legionella, right? These bacteria, when you have stagnant water with a certain temperature and limestone inside, it is the perfect area of Legionella. Think about the hotel room, which is not occupied for a week or 2 weeks. Think about the school, where summer holidays is. What is coming out at the end of the school, of the holiday? A brown, rusty sauce. Think about how many people are killed in Roma, Italy, from Legionella per year. More than 10,000 people. If we talk about return on investment, it's worse to change from single tap to solutions where you prevent stagnant water and where you have solutions for a hygiene flash or a thermal disinfection. It's worth every single life, every single human being. So don't think only about energy saving, water saving, maintenance cost. Think also please about human beings, right? And we have, as said, all our products, materials are very antibacterial made, firstly. Secondly, all our electronics can be programmed for a hygiene flash, means just flash after the last usage. And we can also do a thermal disinfection, means heat up more than 80 degrees to kill the bacteria and to flash it. Right? Safe. We all know safetiness. If you have a project, it must be vandal-proofed, especially the public projects must be vandal-proofed. We have vandal-proofed materials, but we have also vandal-proofed functions. For example, when you have a tap and some kids are gambling around and putting a sticker or chewing gum or a coffee mug or a Coca-Cola in front of the sensor, what happens? It's running, right? And the water will be up and flooding over. No, we have a clever electronic who says, it's different, because it's not a movement over there, it's something static, security shut off after 90 seconds. So this is safetiness. Secondly, anti-scalding. We have in a temperature needle in the thermostat who measures temperature. Because when cold water is shut off, there is not an allowance that hot water must also be stopped to prevent scalding, right? And then we have these hygiene functions and these thermal disinfection. By the way, our products are 100% quality checked. It's a very important issue. All our electronics, one by one, not 1 out of 10, 1 out of 100. All our valve, one by one. And then we are putting all together, finished product. And even the finished product, it's tested again, 100%. Because guys, we don't want you to have headache. We don't want Marcus have headache. So we want to supply you a proper Swiss quality. Smart. Today we talk about IoT. We talk about Internet of Things. I don't know if you know this small brand, it's called McDonald's. McDonald's Austria. They came to our office and they said, we have heard you are the specialists. Yeah, okay, what do you need? And they said, we want to know, Big Brother is watching you, we want to know which tap is used, how often, how many times, which temperature, at which time in the day, in the evening, and so on. Okay, so we developed a dongle to connect the tap, the urinal, the shower, to the PC. We were very proud. Ah, look what you can do. You can see, you can do everything. And then they said, yes, but we do not want to sit in Vienna to check the tap in Vienna. We want to sit in New York and to check the tap in Austria. So the next generation, we came up with a cloud solution today, and I would like to welcome you. We have a small booth over there where we have the leaflets and all this stuff and the products. Today you can have a service app on your mobile, on your laptop. You can communicate with all taps, urinals, showers in a building. You can do 3 different things. One is you can read it. For example, when you have a hospital, you can say, okay, block 1, floor 2, men's toilet, first right, or ladies' toilet. So you can give them a name. Secondly, you can do customizing. Let's say when the cleaning staff is coming in the morning at 6, floor 5, it's closed. Cleaning staff can clean very easily the wash basins. Or fitness center, you can say, when in the evening at 10, nobody's in, I can program a hygiene flash or a thermal disinfection. And thirdly, as Marcus told already, it's on the background, all the measurements, all the activities are summarized in a protocol, and if something happens, we have a meeting on it. Here we have done all this stuff. So once again, connectivity, data reading, smart innovations, you can all see on the back in our small booth over there. What product range we can offer? We are not a product producer. We always want to talk about solutions. You have one company, you have one brand, and you have the solution. So we can offer you wash room solutions. We can offer you shower room solutions, wash basin solutions, urinals, and all connected by CNX water management system. Let's look a little bit here. We have embossed showers, we have concealed showers, we have shower heads, and so on. We have wash basin taps, wall-mounted tap. We have all these solutions. When you ask me where we are different than competition, because today you must be different, otherwise you die. Be unique or different, otherwise you die. Copy-paste, let's put this to Asia, and then here in Europe and Central Europe, we're talking about uniqueness. I said to you that the most unique and the most important stuff is the heart, right? Without your heart, you cannot survive. Our heart is the valve, right? So first of all, if you check the specification, our valve is a B-stable valve. In the market are monostable valves. They need power for opening, being opened, and closing. We have a B-stable valve. Means we only need energy for, not for the time being opened, not for the time being closed. That's the reason why we can help to save energy. That's the reason why our batteries last 4 years and not 2.5 years. That's the reason why the return on investment for Conti products is bigger than competition. Think about when you specify a project about B-stable valve. Think about your heart, most important. Secondly, pressure. Our valve is from 0.3 to 10 bars, guaranteed. And you know, when a Swiss company is guaranteeing something, there's always a little bit more space. Thirdly, hygiene. When you want to kill bacteria in a water system, you can do it in different ways, right? Chemically or infrared or UV light and so on. But you can also do what? What are you doing when you drink tea? You boil the water, right? What happens when you boil water in traditional taps? The membrane on the valve will melt. It's a rubber. We have a patented membrane which allows to let go through water over 80 degrees hotness. Otherwise you cannot do a thermal disinfection. So whenever you specify a critical area, school, a soccer stadium, a hotel, where at a certain time there is the room not occupied, and you want to do a thermal disinfection, think about the valve. Think about your heart. The better your heart is, the longer you live. Let's talk about the brain. It's the electronics. First of all, in some areas you see people moving around, right? In front of the tap. The urinal doesn't work. This is a Kung Fu electronic, we say. This is from the Far East. We have a Swiss. They have only one sensor inside. And you must come directly from the front to activate the flush. We have two sensors inside. One is horizontally measuring you, one is vertically measuring you. And I told you we have, to be honest, 3 sensors inside. 1, 2, and the third is if you move your hand or if there's something static. Anti-vandalism. Good. Then our electronics is checked 100%, right? And then we put it to a sleeping mode. Why? Because sometimes it's on ship, sometimes it's on stock, and we do not want to let them consume energy, because we promise you energy saving from the first minute. So we put it to a sleeping mode. But this is one reason. The second reason is when the plumber installs the tap, the urinal, the shower, every surrounding is different. Sometimes you have a small wash basin, sometimes you have a wide wash basin, right? Sometimes you have it placed here, where it's more dark than at the window. By waking up the electronic, he's doing a self-adjustment and he checks the surrounding. And then he's putting the right distance of activation. Self-adjustment, nothing to do. Good. Modular structure. If something happens, all our products can be maintained from above. There's always one single screw, and then you can change the electronics without removing the tap, the urinal, the shower. You can change battery from above. You can change the cartridge from above, even without closing the angle valve. This is all to make maintenance quick, easy, and low cost. My message was return on investment, not only sustainability, not only water saving, energy saving, not only hygiene, but also maintenance. Right. Some projects, references worldwide, but also here in UK. When you want to see more, let's go to our website. Let's talk to me and to the team of Ecoprod over there. These are the contacts. We have Paul Masgrove. He was ex-Grohe. We joined him as our area sales manager here in UK. He's based here in London, helps a lot to Marcus and his team. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, there is one world and there is limited resources. Our job is you guys to specify electronic taps, to switch from manual to electronics. When you switch from manual to Conti electronics, we are more happy. But the real issue is to change specification from manual to electronics in public, semi-public areas and in hygiene critical areas. This is the main purpose. And we should, I mean, it's always the same. We congratulate that they are coming, but we should motivate that the others are coming, because they, in their mind, you already think about sustainable hygiene and so on. So we should think about the others to invite them. So let's start today to specify. Let's start today to save this world a little bit, to save water, to save energy, to save life, and to give it in good hands to the next generation. Let's start today and not tomorrow. I'm over there for the rest of the day, and feel free to come to see, and feel free if you need testimonials, mock-ups. Paul and his team is over here. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, Robert.